ancient time, clepsydra, also called water clock or water tips, invented during the Chaldeans of ancient Babylon. Clepsydra are invented around 18th dynasty. Clepsydra, also called water clock or water tips, ancient device for measuring time by the gradual flow of water. It may have been an invention of the Chaldeans of ancient Babylonia. Specimens from Egypt date from the 14th century BC. The Romans invented a clepsydra consisting of cylinder into which water dripped from a reservoir. A float provided readings against a scale on the cylinder wall. During ancient era, wala pa silang orasan o relo na tinitignan ng oras at wala rin silang kalendaryo. Kaya naimbento nila ang clepsydra or water clock. Ginawa ito upang malaman nila ang oras sa kanilang lugar. I-compare na lang natin sa present sa panahon natin ngayon. Ang hirap kumilos pag hindi natin alam ang oras dahil napakahalaga sa atin ang oras. Sabi nga ng iba, time is gold.
Medieval Middle Age time. The name of invention during this time is printing press. It was invented in Mainz, Germany around 1436 to 1440 and began taking root in Europe in the 1450s. The inventor of printing press is a German named Johannes Gutenberg. The reason why it was invented. During the early 15th century, movable type printing was already in practice in Europe before Gutenberg's invention in the 15th century. But the traditional printing techniques were slow, cumbersome, and highly expensive, making it virtually impossible to print books in bulk. But the genius of Gutenberg lay in refining movable type printing and making it more efficient than ever before. Gutenberg came up with the idea of the new type of printing press in 1440. Gutenberg had an experience in metalwork, goldsmithing, gem polishing, and later as publisher and printing as well. It was drawing on his vast skill set the Gutenberg endeavored to create a printing process that was more rapid. He did this by inventing a system where he could utilize the existing printing equipment in all new way. In doing so, he used a type of metal alloy and for casting type. He used hand mold. The molds he used were easily adjustable. The inks he utilized were far from durable and he used a movable type that was mechanical and easier to use. The result was that his printing press was able to print colored copies of text in books at a greater speed and lesser price. Instead of using wood blocks, Gutenberg used metal instead. This became known as a movable type machine, since the metal block letters could be moved around to create new words and sentences. In the next few years, he brought together the funds needed to set up his own press, which became operational by 1450. In 1452, Gutenberg undertook the first major printing project on his new press, that of printing the famous 42-line Bible. This publication effectively heralded the beginning of the printing revolution. Today, the Gutenberg Bible is an incredibly valuable, treasured item for its historical legacy.
Modern time. Charles Babbage, the inventor of computer. Charles' analytical engine is often seen as the forerunner of the modern computer. Charles proposed the first general mechanical computer, the analytical engine. With the construction project stalled and freed from the nuts and bolts of detailed construction, Babbage conceived in 1834 a more ambitious machine, later called analytical engine, a general-purpose programmable computing engine. The analytical engine has many essential features found in the modern digital computer. It was programmable using punch card, an idea borrowed from the jacquard loom used for weaving complex pattern and textiles. The engine had a store where numbers and intermediate results could be held and a separate mill where the arithmetic processing was performed. It had an internal repertoire of the four arithmetical functions and could perform direct multiplication and division. It was also capable of functions of which we have modern names: conditional branching, loops, microprogramming, parallel processing, literature, latching, pooling, and false shaping, among others. Though Babbage nowhere used these terms, it had a variety of output including hard copy, print out, punch card, graph plotting, and the automatic production of stereotypes. Trays of soft materials into which results were impressed that could be used as molds for making printing plates.